What's up, guys? My name is Austin Wayne. Welcome to TYROLIFE Fitness. Alright, so today, guys, I will be dissecting Chris Pratt's Guardians of the Galaxy transformation. Now, Chris Pratt, whenever the movie Guardians of the Galaxy came out, became known as the fat to fit guy pretty much instantly with his new physique in Guardians, okay? Now, he went from pretty much what I consider the average American body to a fit, like, bodybuilder-esque physique, looking like a Greek god within only 6 months of consistent hard work. Now, in this video, I'm going to break down what they say he did, what I think he did, and how you can achieve fat loss just like this. So pretty much if you are coming from the average American physique, let's say 20 to 30% body fat, you have 40 to maybe 60 pounds of fat loss you are trying to lose. In this video, I will break down exactly how to do it and how to completely just transform your life, just like Chris Pratt did in the movie Guardians of the Galaxy. So let's go, guys. Okay, guys, first of all, if you are new to the channel, I would love if you hit that little subscribe button, growing an awesome self-improvement fitness community on this channel. All right, before anything else, man, let's start this video off with a couple facts, okay? Now, Chris Pratt has been known as the fat to fit transformation, and everybody acts like he was this fat slob for his entire life, just like he was in Parks and Rec. But that's not exactly the case. I mean, look back, I will attach a photo now. When he was in his 20s, he was actually very fit. He had abs. He had a physique actually very similar to his Guardians physique. Similar body fat percentage, similar muscle tone, just like this. But then as time goes on, he stops dieting. He starts slowly gaining a little bit of body fat. And then for the role in Parks and Rec, it's more of a comedic role. And stuff like that. For some reason, people think it's better if you are fat and funny than ripped and funny. So I have a feeling he gained more weight for that role in Parks and Rec as well. So he's not naturally this big fat guy who has all this extra body fat. So for him to shred 60 pounds in 6 months, it's completely doable. That is literally only 10 pounds a month or 2.5 pounds of body fat each and every week. And here's the thing. Your body has a pretty solid baseline. So if you grow up fat, kind of like I did, it's going to be much more difficult for you to grow out of this and have that fit lifestyle. But if you are fit, if you are toned most of your life, and let's say your late 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever it is, you start slowly packing on the pounds. Once you immediately get your shit back in order, you're going to lose the weight fast as hell and instantly just get kind of back to where you were. Your body wants to be at that natural baseline, at that natural set point. It doesn't want this new overweight physique because that's not your body's baseline. So it's going to actually want to get back to that. So as you start dieting, as you start hitting your macros and hitting the new caloric deficit, it'll be pretty easy for you to actually shred down. Okay, guys, so I have made a couple notes of what Hollywood is saying Chris Pratt actually did. Now, apparently he went from 280 to about 220 pounds for Guardians at 6'2", which those are some pretty bodybuilder numbers. And honestly, I think they're lying. I don't think he was much more than 200 pounds after the fat loss, especially at 6'2", his physique. I don't really buy it, okay? Now, apparently he ate 4,000 calories each and every day to lose the fat of only chicken and broccoli. Now, this is very typical Hollywood, like, what did you do to lose all the weight? Oh, just chicken and broccoli, which is kind of bullshit. And that's a little bit suspicious, honestly, when it comes to steroid usage. But honestly, I'm going to attach one of his interviews. He seems like a very genuine dude when it comes to his physique. I don't get the vibe that he was actually taking anything. I think they're just trying to make this seem much more impressive than it actually was, because 60 pounds in 6 months really is not that difficult, man. Look at my transformation. I have a transformation. I lost 30 pounds in 2 months. So what Chris Pratt did is very doable, and I believe anybody can actually achieve this physique in 6 months. It just takes some commitment, okay? And then apparently he was working out for 3 to 4 hours daily. Now, once you start doing more than 60, 90-minute workouts, man, your cortisol is going to be spiked through the roof. So if you're working out that much each and every day, your stress hormone is going to be spiked. Your hormones are going to go to shit just because you're working out so much. So I don't know if he actually did that, but if he did, that's a little bit sus for the fat loss, because that is not going to be effective whatsoever whenever it comes to actually losing fat. Because I don't want you guys looking at these celebrity articles and you read these bullshit articles and you're like, oh, I'm just going to do exactly what they say Chris Pratt did. Because a lot of times they're actually lying about what these celebrities did to make it seem more impressive, or the fitness industry wants you to think it's much more difficult than it actually is. Because getting abs, getting fit, it's honestly a very simple process. It just takes consistency. It just takes hitting your macros, hitting that caloric deficit over time. And as you do it consistently, you show up every day, you're going to be in that caloric deficit. You will get to your goal. It just takes time, man. Okay, and then his workouts, apparently he did push-ups, pull-ups, air squats, and HIIT cardio. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of just body weight. If you're going to do body weight, I suggest focusing on strength, like I've said in the past. Single arm push-ups, handstand push-ups, stuff like that. So just doing pump body weight workouts and some HIIT cardio, I do not think you will get Chris Pratt's physique just by doing that. So I don't buy it. All right, so right now I'm going to attach his interview and what he actually said it took to get his physique, which is why I kind of want to say he's natty, and that pretty much the protocols on the internet are just straight up lies, because you're not going to get Chris Pratt's physique just following what the internet is saying. For example, if you were to be eating 4,000 calories each and every day, you would literally be about 266 pounds. So it does not really add up with the whole calories, with the whole workouts. None of it really makes sense, okay? Now, this is going to be the interview.
Transforming yourself is really not hard. It requires consistency and dedication. You have to be willing to sacrifice the things that you want. You have to trade things that are fun, like meals at restaurants, things like that, for long, arduous periods of time, exercising and physically exhausting and grueling work. That's the problem, is people want to know what the secret is. The secret is you can't do it in a month. It takes 8 months or a year or a lifetime of consistency, working out every single day, and eating properly and truly feeding yourself, not starving yourself, but giving yourself proper nutrition to heal. You have to burn off all the crap you've put in your body, and then you have to replace it with really good food and fuel. And it takes a long time, but really 8 months is not that long. I mean, what were you?
Okay, so I'm going to conclude that Chris Pratt was natural in Guardians of the Galaxy. He has a very natural physique to me. His physique, his transformation is extremely attainable, no matter your body weight composition. 60 pounds in 6 months is super easy. That is only pretty much 7,000 calories of a deficit each and every week, which is 1,000 calories each and every day below maintenance calories. So now I'm going to break down exactly how you can achieve Chris Pratt's physique. Let's go. Okay guys, first of all, let's talk about the macros that you need to hit to pretty much shred fat, just like this. Okay, so he lost 10 pounds each and every month. Now at his body weight of, let's say, about 260 to 280 pounds, this is not going to be pure body fat. You'll be shredding a lot of water in the process. So let's say we're shooting for an average of 2 pounds of pure body fat each and every week. So this is 7,000 calories per week, because a pound of fat has 3,500 calories. So for example, let's say you are 200 pounds. Okay, the best way to calculate maintenance calories, or at least an estimate, is to multiply that by 15. Your maintenance calories is 3,000 calories each and every day to sustain your current weight of 200 pounds. So if you want to shred 10 pounds a month, or 8 to 10 pounds a month, just like Chris Pratt, then that would mean that you want 1,000 calories less than that, meaning you hit 2,000 calories each and every day. Now, in addition to this, you want enough protein, so 0.6 to 0.82 times your body weight in pounds, to get sufficient amount of protein. You actually don't need as much as what the fitness community tells you you need. 0.6 to 0.8 of complete protein. So let's say salmon, chicken breast, tuna, or if you are vegan, maybe combine some lentils, maybe combine some quinoa to make a complete protein, stuff like this. 0.6 to 0.8. And then fats, I would say anywhere from 25 to 30% of your diet. Now, fats regulate your hormones, specifically your testosterone, so you do not want to cut out fats. So that's also one of those trendy diets where you cut out all the fats, okay? Carbs will be the remaining amount, typically about 30 to 40% of your diet as well. This helps regulate your energy levels so that when you are in this caloric deficit, you will not be just crashed all the time and just feel tired nonstop, okay? So this is the macros for you to hit to lose fat just like Chris Pratt. If you are in a 7,000 caloric deficit each and every week, so 1,000 per day, you hit all your macros, you will be shredding as much fat as Chris Pratt. In addition to this will be the workouts, which I'm about to break down. Now the workouts will help ensure that the muscle mass is not being used as an energy source. Because if you're not working out, this deficit becomes it's not going to be effective because your body's just going to be using that stored muscle mass as fuel, and then you'll end up with a skinny fat physique. So the workouts are very vital. Let's break that down right now, okay? Okay, Chris Pratt has very full, thick physique. He's very built. He has a very strong back, very strong lats, shoulders, legs, all around, okay? And because I think he is natural, I would assume that he is doing full body compound exercises 3 times per week, which if you are wanting as full of a physique as possible, meaning you're not just purely about aesthetics, you're just about overall size, overall muscle strength, and just functionality, you will be focusing on full body lifts. So this is going to be heavy deadlifts, heavy incline press, heavy weighted dips, heavy shoulder press, heavy squats, all these exercises that will help build mass all around. You do this 3 times per week, and you focus on progression. You focus on adding weight to the bar each and every time. You focus on not doing a whole bunch of high volume stuff. You focus on the strength and just getting very strong with these full body compound exercises. This will ensure that you're building bulky, dense, lean muscle mass while you are in this caloric deficit. And if you've never exercised like this before, you will be gaining nothing but pure muscle mass, even in the caloric deficit, because there's something called newbie gains or beginner gains. So if you've never worked out correctly like you should, which any beginner, I believe that you should be doing workouts like this, or at least an anterior/posterior chain split. The whole just do your shoulders, just do your arms, just do your legs, like Monday, Thursday, Friday, like I think it's bullshit. You should be doing full body or an anterior/posterior chain split. So that's going to be the workout protocol that I believe is going to be most effective to achieve Chris Pratt's Guardians of the Galaxy physique. Okay guys, now to recap, I believe Chris Pratt is natural. I believe that they lied on the Hollywood websites about what he actually did, and I believe that he was actually in a caloric deficit, hitting his compound lifts 3 times per week. And if you specifically do that, you will have a fat loss transformation just like Chris Pratt easily. Even if you've been fat predisposed throughout most of your childhood, it will still be fairly easy. It'll be much more difficult to sustain, and it'll take a little bit of effort to get to that new baseline than somebody who already had that baseline in the past. Now, if this video helped you, I would love if you left a like on the video. If you want help with your fitness goals, we can work together one-on-one. So schedule a free consultation in the description box, and we'll see if we would be a good match together. Now, once again, if you are new to the channel, I would love if you subscribe to the channel for future videos. And that is it. I love all you guys. I hope this video helped you out a little bit to get that Greek god, Chris Pratt, Guardians of the Galaxy physique. Peace out.